everyone, this is Kazuki Akamatsu signing in on Kazu TV, and I'm here to just show you some materials for mangaka. So let's go ahead and get this party started. First thing, you need references. In my opinion, any good manga artist should have, some books so that way they can look at how other famous mangaka do their work. Another good thing is always have some how to draw books. I usually get some from Ben Dunn. He's pretty good. So I have about 3 of these. So yeah, let's get some good books. And if you haven't and don't want any, I'll take them. Yeah. Also, you should get some tracing paper. Tracing paper, I have like this big roll of tracing paper, as you can see, and it's pretty helpful. It's like you can trace stuff, and then, well, let me just show you. With tracing paper, you can pretty much just trace about anything, and then use it over and over again. So, say for example, this phone. If I want to use the same design for a phone, instead of drawing it over and over, I just put it under my storyboards, and I just trace over it, so I don't have to draw it over and over. Because, sometimes you draw something twice, it doesn't always come out right. So, I just figured I can use some of these and add my own detail to it. So it doesn't seem like a bad idea, and I don't think it is. So I'm pretty sure it'll help me somewhere in my future. Yep. And how could we forget about the main thing, which is our drawing board. Drawing board's good to help, of course, with your drawings. I kind of just like having it, so it doesn't really matter. Ignore the thumbtacks. This is just my big, pretty much jar of all my materials. You have your ruler. Sorry, it's clear. My triangle, I guess. My French curve. Some of you might have seen this off of Bakuman. Didn't know what it was. Well, there you go. It's a French curve and a whole bunch of smaller ones, which I'm not really sure. They're usually used for like drawing curves. For example, if you look, it's good for drawing the side of ears. Maybe some eyes, I guess. I mean, I don't really use it for these reasons exactly, but yeah, some examples. A brush pen. Brush pens are good. With brush pens, you can, hold up. The brush pens, it looks something like this. Sorry for the quality. Kind of just looks like a regular marker, and you can kind of just shade something in. So, say these eyebrows I didn't yet shade in. Kind of just go over it. And there you go. Just shade in those eyebrows. Nice black eyebrows. And the cool thing about it is a double-sided brush pen. So I got this side, which is the bigger side. Then I have this side right here. This is a smaller one for like smaller details, and it's also good for Japanese calligraphy. So if any of you guys like doing that, it's pretty good for that. Of course, everybody's favorite, one and only, my school G pen, my Tachikawa G pen. The tip broke, so I gotta get a new one, but hey, that's what happens. I just like drawing with a G pen, it's fun. And of course, who doesn't have a regular pencil? Good, it's best in my opinion if you have a lead pencil. You can have regular pencils, of course, just nice regular pencil. You always want to have a few other materials, such as, let's see, a whole big drawer of materials. You have your refill ink for your G pens, a whole bunch of lead, 7 and 5, because that's the pencils I use. Some colored pencils, so if you ever want to draw something or color it. Who could forget our little erasers? And then these guys come and trample them, so got those too. Some Sharpies. Can't forget the Sharpies. And I wonder if I'm missing anything. Oh yeah, and you could have a computer or anything, look up something real quick. Oh, don't forget your whiteout, so if you ever mess up, it's no fun in just doing something, messing up, and starting the entire thing over. I do that anyway, but hey. And another thing about these G pens, they're not inkwell pens, meaning you don't have to dip them. So the ink is actually inside here, in this area right here. So that's the whole point of the refills. You can just refill it. You don't have to always dip it. It just comes out. But for these kind of pens, you might want to use it often, because if it dries up, it's going to be kind of hard and complicated to wet it up again, because then the ink might actually come out like water. Then it'll just come out water. So you'll get really frustrated, do all this stuff, and might break your G pen like I almost did. So, yeah, my Naruto headband. And, of course, to some of you, a good way to do a storyboard is like, I just use stick figures for my comic code can. I mean, it's really just to get the story through. You don't really have to just draw the entire thing out if you're not ready. Me, I'm still working on my drawing skills and everything, so I'm not really ready yet. So I'm just using that for a quick, how to put this, quick, easy way to just jot down my ideas without writing them, really. And if you look closely at my drawing board, it has this big area right here. It's transparent for my tracing, like I mentioned earlier with my other stuff. You can trace things and make things easier. And another material for drawing good backgrounds, like good areas, is this right here, which is a T-square. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember. Use this. Looks like this, pretty much. So, you kind of just hook it on the side right here. You just hook it on the side like that, and then you can draw straight lines. And see, if you combine it, with the force of this right here, you can pretty much just have your lines come around. So, say you draw on a building, and up you go. So, it's not really hard at all. It's pretty fun, actually. So, I'm not sure if I'm missing anything. Oh, you want to have a sharpener. Not sure if I'm missing anything else. Yeah, so everybody just keep drawing, don't give up, all that other good stuff. I'm pretty sure some of you tired of hearing that same lecture, but keep trying, and hopefully things will come into view. So, yeah. Alright, and this is Kazuki Akamatsu signing off of Kazu TV, and I hope you all enjoyed this video of MFM, which I like to call materials for mangaka, or materials for manga. So, thanks.